Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? Hilma Daniel here. Welcome to my channel. If you're coming across us for the very first time, please do subscribe. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for your continuous support. I highly appreciate it. I want us to talk about something. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, guys. May it be a very, very wonderful year. May we focus. May we love ourselves more. May we, treat each other better. Yeah? So actually, there's something that we need to talk about. I wanted to talk about it 2 or 3 days. I don't know whether it's 2 or 3 days, before today, but then I was a little bit lazy. So there's a picture of a lady that she took. It's a married woman. She took a picture with Chris Brown, when they had a concept, when they had a performance thing happening in South Africa. Now, the husband is not too happy with that picture, and the husband is filing for divorce. Allegedly. Allegedly. I don't know how true it is or false it is. It's something that I came across, on Facebook, and I see in the comment section, people are busy. And I feel the need to talk about, to give my 2 cents. I feel the need to give my 2 cents on this issue. When the two of you get married, innocently so. I'm going to look at a marriage as innocent as it is. And I'm going to look at a closed marriage where nobody's cheating, nobody's flirting, nobody is what. Because if one person opens it, the other one can do whatever they want. It's an open marriage. So I'm not talking about that open marriage. I'm talking about closed marriage as it should be, of two people. These are my 2 cents. When people get together, we are responsible for each other. We are responsible for each other's emotions. We are responsible to love one another. We are responsible to take care of each other. We are responsible to support one another. We are responsible to, what other word? If I'm getting out of breath, please just bear with me. I'm not my normal self. So yeah, we are responsible for each other emotionally. We are responsible. How we carry ourselves outside there, we are responsible. How we present ourselves with our outsiders or third parties, being it male friends and women friends on both parties. We must do so in a way that it doesn't hinder our relationships. I'm gonna go a little bit into details. My husband is responsible, is very much having a very big responsibility to love me. Me as a wife, I have a very, very huge responsibility to, respect him. But unfortunately, because of the emotions, because this whole thing, it have got feelings involved. We are responsible for loving one another, caring for each other, supporting one another. We are very, very responsible for that on an innocent plate. I'm not talking about situations where one treats the other one otherwise and then the other one tends to protect their heart and act accordingly. I'm talking about innocently so. Let us look at the picture innocently so and say, we do not know what's the underlying problems. So if we are to know of them, then we can give our opinions accordingly. But then for now, we are going to give our opinions straight. Me as a wife, I am responsible for my male and women friends and my exes to make sure that they don't hinder my relationship in any way. Our friendships must have certain limits so that they don't hinder my marriage. Our friendships or spending time together must have, must be respectful and must be done on reasonable times so that they don't hinder my relationship. Same applies to my husband. Innocently so, his friends and male friends and exes, he is very, very, very responsible for making sure that whatever they have going on, it doesn't hinder our marriage. Ne? And we are responsible for each other's health. Ne? We are very, very responsible for each other's health because our bodies connects way too deep to a level where we share everything. Yeah, we share everything. We can share diseases. Yeah? So it's very, very, we are responsible for each other's health as partners. Yeah? Now, celebrities. We can have celebrities, we can have moments of entertainment. Celebrities, I can bring this in the moments of entertainment. Entertainment must be done in a way that you don't hinder your relationship. Entertainment differs. Some they like watching soccer, some they like music, some they like choir singing, some they like going to church, some they like spending time with friends, some they like going out for drinks. Entertainments differ. Some they like spending time with family. Entertainments differs, and it's part of us, it's among us. But it must be done in a way that it does not hinder your marriage and it does not hinder you are still responsible for your partner's emotions. If I go out there and I behave badly, I behave very, very badly, I am very much associated with my husband. People can easily look at me and say, that is Daniel's wife, like, oh, that's Daniel's wife, and you are behaving not good. My husband's behaviors out there, he very much represents me. People can easily look at him and be like, oh, that is Hilma's husband, So we are very much responsible for this brand. We are very much responsible for this brand. We are very much responsible for this brand of the family that we are building. Yeah? Now, when you go out to celebrities and you are taking pictures, it's just like you are taking pictures with normal people. If you are taking pictures with your friend, there's a difference between pictures and intimate pictures. When you take a normal picture where you two are just standing and you're taking an innocent picture, I don't think that is an issue. But when you're taking pictures holding each other, like holding one another, like, holding, and then you are here kissing and this one is smiling like you are a couple, it's not appropriate. We can all say whatever we want, but it's not appropriate. We can be carried away because it's a moment you're carried away. It's a celebrity, but still we have got a responsibility to represent our we are responsible for our partner's feelings. Ne? We are very much responsible for our partner's feelings. That is my opinion. And my opinion is, whatever we do there as married people, we must know that we are married people. We must carry ourselves accordingly. Ne? We are not kids. Ne? We are not kids. We must carry ourselves accordingly. We can have fun, but let us just have fun in more matured manner. We are now elders. We have got kids to raise, and we've got families. We have got people that are looking up to us. No? And in all honesty, we can call it We can judge the man, ne? But it's okay for you to get jealous. It's okay for me to get jealous of my husband if he is behaving otherwise because I've got emotions involved. It's okay for my husband to get jealous if I'm behaving otherwise because he have got emotions involved. And when we make vows, and we make vows to say that we are stuck in this thing, the two of us, we want to grow all together, we want to be each other's support, we must mean these things. Because it looks like nowadays we are just getting married for the fun of it. And we don't know what we are doing. All we want is a ring, is a marriage, and then we are acting very, very much single. And this is where the problem starts. Ne? We won't have good marriages if we want to act single when we have partners. Ne? It won't be good marriages. It won't be good unions. Our partners won't have. And also one thing that I've realized is that for a person to act accordingly, it's because you have given them reasons to. If you should have given them reasons to question you somehow. If they can even file for divorce just because of a picture, there should be something that you probably give them vibes of unfaithfulness or not acting accordingly. That is my take on this. So really honestly, we represent one another. So if we are to act accordingly, I'm talking about innocent marriages, so that when kids are not married people. Let me talk about boy kids. Boy kids grow up and then they become adults, they become men, they want to come in a marriage union, they know how to behave accordingly. And then when women grow up and then they become women, the girls, they become women and then they get involved in these unions, they must behave accordingly. That is my 2 cents. I believe that's the only way a marriage can be a good marriage. That is when we are truly, honestly responsible for each other. I'm not talking about these things of nowadays where it's games. People are playing too much. Where it's games everywhere, from the dating to the marriage. The person is just messing with your heart, but they don't love you like that. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about if we are truly to care for one another, then we are supposed to act accordingly. Ne? I'm not talking about marriages with issues. I'm talking about marriages with no issues. People are supposed to act accordingly. I'm gonna make that picture a wallpaper, and you can look at it, and then you can give your opinions down below. Please give your opinions down below, and we will see, we see how you view this whole thing. What do you think about this? I'm not sure about divorce. I'm not sure about divorce really, if it must go to that extent. More especially if there is no infidelity. If the person didn't cheat, it's just an innocent picture and the person didn't have sex. I'm not sure whether really divorce is necessary, but rather just talking to a partner and say, I'm not happy with this type of a picture. Please, next time, don't do this. And then your partner must be able to hear, at least take pictures that are decent, not too intimate. And then you must take it up. Then you must, if you really even care for each other, if you really even love each other, then I don't think it must go to a point of divorce. It must at least just be those issues in a marriage that we discuss and then we solve. Yeah? When they have been intimacies, that's a different story. But when it's just an innocent picture, he is very much responsible for acting. But for divorce, I don't think small pictures like that, because now marriages have got challenges. Ne? But let us avoid these small challenges. If we act accordingly, we won't have these small issues. We can now have bigger issues or other things to tackle rather than small issues like this. But I feel like it's something that people can talk about and solve. It's not something that can lead to divorce. Anyways, my opinion. I'll see you guys in my next video. That's it for me, Hilma Daniel. Bye-bye.